yours and you are mine. You know, that song is so beautiful, it's so powerful. It says that the Spirit of the Lord should lead us way beyond our feet would ever wander. You know, the call to Christianity is a call to a walk of faith. And many times we get to be, sometimes we get to be sometimes afraid, sometimes fearful. Sometimes we get weak, sometimes we get tired. But you know that we can rely on the wings of the Spirit of God to carry us by faith and just help us to move in the direction that He wants us to move. Glory to God. So tonight, I'd like to first of all welcome you to Trybe Square. Woo! Yeah. Welcome to Trybe Square, and it's a beautiful Thursday evening. And tonight, I'm going to be speaking on what I've titled a selfie moment. Right? I know that someone is thinking, what do you mean a selfie moment? But you just want to listen to this message and know what exactly I'm talking about when I say a selfie moment. But I'd like to start by talking about a story, and that's a not so fictional story about a man called Ban. So there was a man called Mr. Ban, and then he ran Mr. Ban Industries, and this industry, this company is a technology company, what is called popularly tech company. And then, what they do is to create robots. So they make robots, form robots, and, they mass produce robots and sell. And then when Mr. Ban started his business, they were doing fine. In 1 year, the business had multiplied, they had grown to double times how they started. But along the line, a young man who was passionate about change, who was passionate about business, and he's passionate about his career, started what is called business development, as we call it today. Some of you in the corporate environment, you know what BD is, business development. And then this guy starts business development and starts working with Ban Incorporated, all right? It's a Ban Industries. And then Ban Incorporated grew in the first year after Mr. Jack joined them. They grew by 10 times. And nobody could give an explanation, but Mr. Ban was watching to see what exactly transpired. And then he watched him in another year to make sure that it was this guy, this Jack, that was responsible for the growth. And again, by the second year, he knew that, hey, this guy is the guy. This guy is the one responsible for the 10x in our company. And guess what? And at this time, the valuation, the worth of Jack, Mr. Jack, had increased. So he became the one everybody in the market wanted to get. Everyone knew that there's a new guy, there's a new BD in town, and his name is Jack. Everybody wanted to get him, so what happened? Mr. Ban knew that this guy was going to go, he was going to lose him if he wasn't careful, and they got into an agreement, and he says, I need you to work with me for 7 years, and after 7 years, you are going to have access to what is called stock option. Now, if you've ever worked in some organizations, I know that you understand what a stock option means. A stock option simply is that at the particular period, or from a particular period, you would have a particular share of the company, maybe 2%, maybe 5%, and all of that. And then all through the 7 years, Jack and Ban were running this company as business partners. In fact, if you were to be in Nigeria today, they will be founder and co-founder. That was sort of how they were running the business. And then after 7 years, Jack says, Mr. Ban, I need to go. I've done well. I've had our agreement. Can you just get me into this stock option that you talked about? And let's begin to roll. By now I'm a big boy. I'm experienced and all of that. But guess what? Ban would go in another direction. Ban would just want to look for a way to cheat Jack. And then eventually, Ban sees all the resources that had been given